game up this time, if one
Do you
can
know
call
what
it a
reverse
game,
psychology is?
starting the game.
It's a
Do you
game
know
about
what
starting the
reverse
game.
psychology-
Also, it's sort of not a game.
Yeah. So if you missed our first review, once gonna preface this with a big old spoiler warning. This game is best experienced blind.
Mm-hmm.
Like, hell, even now in the footage, it's kind of showing the first joke. Like, so yeah, if you want to experience what this game has to offer, just go ahead and purchase it now.
It's like $1 on Steam, so like
it's
you're
$1.
not losing anything.
Sounds unique.
Yeah, and I'll also note, plus we're not going to have the audio playing, and speech is kind of important to this whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like, Petty Fan's now on the Windows Unlock parody screen, which has the actual Windows sound, playing. And that's kind of what we're dealing with here. This is less a game and more a satire of a whole bunch of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Like someone used this computer before.
like the closest thing I can compare it to is the parody games that existed in the 90s, like Wind Blows 98, if you've ever seen the LGR video on that. Like, and yeah, like Petty Fan found the Easter egg. That's a whole big commentary on Steam culture, and it's a Minecraft parody.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, I'm willing to bet he's going to be able to complete this in the time of this review. It's a pretty short experience.
Yeah, I watched a run.
Yeah.
I ironically, considering the name, could not get this game to start. It got stuck on like installing the first step of first time initialization or whatever. But yeah, I watched a run through of it and it was pretty short.
Yeah, like 10 minutes, I think, if you know what you're doing. And granted, I didn't do everything you could do in the game, but that's mainly because subsequent playthroughs, are a lot more stale.
Mm-hmm.
Not surprisingly, the humor doesn't really hold up to multiple playthroughs.
Yeah, a lot of it is just the novelty of what's going to happen next.
Pretty much.
Mm-hmm. And
because obviously, like, if it wasn't too clear, it's basically a simulation of getting on a computer and getting a game to start.
Yeah, and like right now, trying to get the game to start. I'm not even sure is the goal. Like, or maybe I didn't pick the right choice there. Like, Petty Fan, you have to hit the notepad again. Or no, I think the thing next to the notepad. Not the cute stuff.
The different icon?
The one that says driver speeder?
Yeah, I believe that one.
I'm clicking it, it's not doing anything.
Maybe, no, maybe it is the...
Yeah, I think you're supposed to click on the notepad, then...
Yeah.
I'm not sure what happens after that.
Yeah, it's like, click the notepad twice or something like that. Yeah, it's like there are little tricks that you have to do to get to the next screen.
It does look like that at the very least this is not a game, which I was concerned about originally, that like screws with your computer, like the way Undertale at the final boss closes the game and stuff. So that's good. It
just simulates that.
Right.
Yeah.
there is also a there's a help. Um, there we go. Because
He
now
made it.
now it does a blue screen of death parody, which honestly isn't all that fresh. Like that's kind of been a mockery since the '90s.
Yeah.
And here is a good example of how it does screw with your interface, or that is to say, um, there's a clue how to do this particular puzzle. Yeah, you got to use the WADS keys to move um, the memory stick into the USB port.
That's weird, but you know,
Yeah,
Yeah.
like
this
Is
is
it-
a weird experience.
yes. Is it? Once again, I can't really. I'm really not sure to call it a game.
Yeah,
Like-
you see a credits sort of eventually, but
Yet it was offered to me on a game terminal thing. So, here we are reviewing it. It's kind of going step by step. Yeah, but what sort of really makes the humor is the commentary.
Mhm.
And there are multiple choices there are like 18 achievements to earn, like, and the premise of this screen here is you can't get the game you want to play normally, so you are downloading a pirated version, which of course might contain a virus, not an actual virus, because that would be bad.
it's a virus inside the operating system that's inside the game that you're playing on your operating system.
Yeah, Petty Fan. Unfortunately, the way to forward is to actually click that amount of times and do not click the other box. So
Yeah.
hit the clicking.
And there he goes.
And don't hit the other one. Don't hit the other
Yeah, I already.
Oh,
I-
here.
This wasn't my first time to this, goof game rodeo.
one. And yeah, this is also subsequently why I had to put up the spoiler warning, because
Yeah.
this review is pretty much going to show you how to get through the game. It's that fucking short.
Yeah.
Like here, I believe you have to hit the play marker,
Mm-hmm.
and then you have to use the keyboard controls to move the fucking head to the money. Once again,
Oh.
it's a
Wazda.
yes. Like, yeah, this is somehow generating the game. Lose all the money you earned with all your hard work. Hit the yes, and keep moving the money to the box.
At some point, there's a thing with Dogecoin.
Yeah, and now
Yeah.
we're at the Bitcoin.
Mm-hmm.
Choose your Bitcoin, or choose your cryptocurrency. Like, that's how you know this is of the now. It's got
Yep.
Ethereum. It's got Bitcoin. It's got Dogecoin.
In spite of the fact that you're playing on apparently Windows
Yeah.
XP or something.
Pick what you want. Buy. Yeah, I don't think I got this screen.
It's because I hit Dogecoin.
Right. No, I picked Dogecoin, and they said nobody wants Dogecoin. I might have missed something. Anyway, pick something or keep the money. And there, you have completed the game. Yeah, that's about the run through the experience.
That's the thing they did.
Yeah, so this is the first review I can think of where we completely showed you the game. Well, maybe not completely.
Yeah,
Like-
there are other things you can do to get reactions, but
And more to the point, we didn't have the audio playing. We had our commentary of
I
the review.
I had a little bit of it, but then it was getting too chatty, so I turned it off.
Well, yeah, it's very chatty. It's a very, it's very Stanley Parable in that way.
Yeah.
Like, in order to get the full experience, you really do have to have the audio up with the snarky British
Mhm.
commentator.
Yeah.
Like, but yeah, there are other things you can do that we didn't show. Like you can open up the developer's Discord, which I didn't join. Like,
I had it was one of them tried to open up a YouTube video and I was like, yeah, no, not while I'm streaming.
Yeah, like, but you know what you just saw in our window there is the core experience of starting the game. And yeah, it's less a game and more of a, you know, experience commentary. And it's not a walking simulator anyway, but it's kind of in the spirit of that.
Mm-hmm.
Now,
Yeah.
and I suppose the final thing we should mention here is price. It's priced at $1.
Yeah, I already said that at the beginning for people who didn't want to be spoiled.
But hang on, I'm not done yet. It's priced at $1 normally. It's usually priced at 50 cents in a Steam sale. And here's the thing. The achievement system is tied to that. Like, you will actually get an achievement if you...
buying it on sale?
Buying it full price.
Oh.
Yeah. Or if you buy it on a discount. I think I got both because this was gifted to me.
Because yeah, it'd be kind of shit if you were locked out if it was gifted to you.
Yeah. Point of order here is getting the achievements is a pretty big part of this experience.
I'm missing 2 achievements.
Yeah, I'm missing 2 achievements as well, and I don't really care enough about achievements to go back.
One of them is made 1 cent, which is the Bitcoin thing, and then one of them I think is just pulling up the overlay in the game.
Yeah, I'm like, the point of order is this isn't something that really stands up to scrutiny or more or subsequent playthroughs.
Yeah, but this is a joke game. You get your friend or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's kind of why it's also core to the experience that you experience this as blind as possible. Granted, if you're listening at this point, you probably either played the game or have just decided to say, fuck it, you're going to learn what this thing is. So, still on that end...
and there's still other things we didn't cover. Like, there are several Easter eggs I didn't poke at.
Right. So, anyway, would I recommend this? Sure, why not? It's $1. It may only it lasts for 10 to 30 minutes maybe, but I'm like, I can think of worse things to do with $1 or 50 cents or maybe even getting it as a gift from a friend. I mean, truth be told, I was the only one who got a copy of this game, but the game was so dirt cheap, I managed to get everyone else a copy. So it's not a huge consideration price-wise, is what I'm getting at. Like, so final thoughts from the crew here.
It's a game.
Yeah.
It made me smile since I've experienced most of the things that the game was parodying and poking fun at.
Yeah, I suppose that's another thing. You kind of have to be into the whole culture thing.
Yeah.
It's very much a meme culture thing. Like,
yeah.
One of the Easter eggs I popped open was had Shrek in it. Well, a poor representation of Shrek with a whole bunch of memes and stuff. I was like, yeah, I know how this ends.
Yeah.
Alright. So, yeah, that'll about conclude our review on this strange product. So, be sure to tune in after a brief break, as we'll be talking about our final game of the evening, Dungeons Forever. Good gaming and such.